Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Flight 96 podcast. I'm your host, Hunter Foreman, and today on the phone, this will be the last episode of Flight 96 for 2018. Because next week I got something big planned that's gonna kind of wrap up everything for the channel for the year. But I gotta end this one on the bang because this dude, man, it's been really cool to get to know him. You know what I'm saying? Through we have a mutual friend known as Chef Trez. Matter of fact, this guy is a member of Chef Life. He's been killing it for years. The first battle I ever saw was him versus Wavington. And we'll get into that battle. We'll get into his recent PG against J Slash. And we'll get to possibly one of his best performances against Dre Dennis. This dude is possibly one of the best punchers coming up right now. And he represents Bullpen. He represents Atlanta Battle Rap. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gun Bars and Glasses himself, G-Lowe. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's good, my brother? Y'all know the vibes, Mr. Gun Bars and Glasses, man. How are you?
Yeah, man. Okay, I want to know, man, how'd you get the call for Bullpen? Like, let's get right into that. How'd you get the call for Bullpen?
It wasn't really a call for Bullpen. Honestly, they was holding trial. I was at the. A lot of people don't know. I can't even say I started, but my name started circulating when I got with Spit That Heat. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got with Spit That Heat, and then with Spit That Heat, like had its downfall in like early 2016, it was like only thing left was like Bullpen or we go on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, Dion.
So,
you know me, man. I had no problem investing in myself, so I paid $100 to try out for Bullpen.
and look where you at now.
Yeah, man. That's why, bro. I try to tell people, like, people look at boom. Say I pay $100 to battle on my platform. Like, there's no telling where you can go after you pay that $100. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a prime example. Like, you can't be afraid to put your money on, it's pretty much like betting on yourself.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I'm confident in what I do, so, I took that risk, and me as well as, it was, I want to say about 20 other, artists, that all paid their money. You feel me? And I was one of the stand. We went from there, man, and it was a wrap, bro. Took off after that.
Now, I want to get into one of your first battles that you had. The first battle I ever seen from you, which was at the Bullpen's Pressure event, which would look like it was a small room. It was you versus Wavington, and that one, I was because I think there was a point in time where I think it was about 2 years in. I was about 2 years into really knowing about this battle rap stuff, and I was at a point where I was like, all right, I gotta start looking for new people. I gotta start going to new regions. So I did my research, and I know that John, and everybody knows John is my favorite battle rapper of all time. So I saw John that opened up a league in Atlanta, and I was like, okay, what's this about? And then as soon as I clicked on it, I learned that that was when they started uploading the Pressure battles. And yours just so happened to be the one that I clicked on. And when I saw you versus Wavington, I saw and I want this to come across as a compliment. It reminded me of a very Southern We Go Hard. The hunger, you can hear the hunger in all these guys' rhymes and everything. You can hear all of that. It was one of those things where it was man, and then Wavington starts off with, a bar that he is now known for, Mr. Oz over there. And then you come back with gun bars and glasses, something that's not fire. Man, I pop a pump like Scott. I was like, okay, who's this dude?
That's when the gun bars and glasses was.
Yeah. Yeah. And like,
Crazy that you bring that line up. That's what really started my brand. Like when the whole gun bars and glasses movement came off of that bar, and it was not intended to become a thing.
yeah.
Like I didn't. I had when I was writing, I had no intentions of gun bars and glasses being something that I run with. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it kind of just it worked out in my favor. Like it's sort of like I look at it like. If you notice, like I usually do one like every battle. So to me, like it's like equivalent to like not on like the same status of a strapped in, but along those lines. You feel me?
I see what you're saying. It's just a special move to get to where you're gonna start spazzing and everything.
Or like a get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And I like that though.
It's like that. Like that's for me. Like the gun bar glasses. Like a fire ass punchline is about to come once you hear that shit. Like,
so
man, that's how that shit came about.
Now, that was how many battles was it? How many battles was it for you until that battle? Like, what number of battle was this? Was this for you?
Wavington was like battle. Yeah, it was like battle number. Yeah, Wavington was like battle number 16 or 17. Bro.
Oh, okay. I feel that.
I got a lot, but like, a lot of people don't. A lot of people started gravitating more towards me once Bullpen. That's why it still seems like I'm fairly new.
Mm-hmm.
I've been battling since 2013.
Oh wow,
like,
okay.
You go back and watch the game tapes, but like the name didn't start gravitating until like I came to Bullpen. It started in Spit That Heat, and then the bullpen transition, kind of helped it some more. And me having ties to Chef Trez and stuff like that, and being around these people, and I'm in the mix. Like they see me, and I'm real social. So I started getting my name out there more, and now it's like everybody they still label me like up and comer, and it's like I've been here, and I continue to work.
Yeah, but how'd you get down with Chef Life? Speaking of our guy Chef Trez.
All right, boom, it's crazy because we was just talking about this in Orlando this past weekend. All right, so in 2000, I started battle rapping in Virginia. It started in Richmond, Virginia, on a league called Supreme Rap League.
Okay.
Fast forward. 15, I left Virginia and I was moving to Georgia.
Okay.
I found out about Trez because I used to watch the old Spit That Heat battles, and I always thought bro was dope.
Yeah.
And when I seen it said his where he's from, it said Lawrenceville, Georgia. That just so happened to be where I was moving to.
Oh, okay.
I hit him up. I hit him up on Facebook. I'm like, yo, bro, said you live in Lawrenceville, Georgia. I'm about to move out there in a few months. We definitely got a link. Not even on no battle rap shit. Like, bro, it's just, At this time, he didn't even know I battle rap.
Okay.
You feel me?
Got you.
He just think I'm a regular fan, just hitting him up and shit. I told him, yo, I respect what you do. I'm a fan of your work. And when I moved out here, I just hit him up again, and he was like, yo, where you at?
Sorry, dude.
We had a big-ass smoke session, chilled, and he was like, yo, he was going to battle Dre Dennis in New York the following week, and he was like, yo, you want to ride with me up there? I was like, yeah, and ever since then, I took that ride with him to New York, and that's been my brother ever since, man.
And I felt like, him, of course, being a member of Cave Gang, but it's nice to know that he's also built, like, his own little, his own little squad, because, it's not just you
right.
that's
Chef Life is really, like, it's really deep, like, right, a lot of people only, when they hear Chef Life, they think of Trez, G-Lo, but we got Sniper, we got Joe Cool, Hope Shirley, like,
Insight,
lyrical,
Insight,
Mike Millie, like, and then we got Chris Petty. I don't know, like, Chris Petty is like, that's big bro, like, he manages Trez and then we also have like other members of Chef Life who don't battle rap.
Yep.
My boy Mark. Mark is a cameraman. He does films and shit. Like, so Chef Life isn't just battle rap. Like, it's really a number of things. But you know, they know Chef Life from battle rap.
Yeah. But I want to get into the next battle that was on Bullpen. And to me, I think this is your biggest battle that's been released, because I know you got a lot. You got a lot.
How can help?
What?
Is there someone else on the other line?
Your phone going in and out, bro.
Someone else on the other line?
No. Your phone going in and out, though.
Oh, I thought it was just me. All right, let's get back to it. Another battle I want to talk about, that I think is your biggest, battle, was you versus Dre Dennis.
Yeah, definitely.
When I watched this, it was like, because I think, when I believe I started to get to know Trez, and then I basically, through Trez, I got to know you, and this was when, you know what I'm saying, I think I knew, like, I think I hit you up, like, right after it got announced. I was like, yo, this is going to be fire. Like, I think this is going to be your big, you know what I'm saying, your big opportunity. Like, this is going to be tight. So when I watch this battle, every time I watch this battle, bro, like, I always think that y'all were like, there was a lot of trash talking, like, before this battle, because there was a lot of high energy.
We sold the shit out of that fight. Like,
y'all really did.
That shit, bro. Like, we definitely sold the fuck out that fight. And I definitely agree with what you said. Like, as far as that being one of my biggest battle. Like, I agree with you. I felt like that until I started doing the PGs, like, to be honest with you.
Well, that's the next battle we're gonna get into. But I want to talk about this one. Like, you had some I think you had some of your best material in this battle.
I agree.
The first two rounds, I think, especially your second round, like, I think that there was a lot of different like, just like haymakers, like the waiting for Dre to drop waiting for Dre to drop like Detox.
Sniper on the roof waiting
Drop Dre like Detox. That was crazy. There was you kept going at, you know what I'm saying, you turned up the disrespectful level up a little bit. I felt like you were more aggressive in this battle, to me personally.
Right.
You were more aggressive in this battle, but it wasn't on no, like, y'all didn't have any beef or anything. It was just like, all right, I gotta prove my opportunity, because, because
we talked so much shit, it was like, yo, like, I knew I wasn't coming to play. And, like, me being so motivated, like, bro, I was really motivated for the Dre Dennis battle, because, like you said, that's one of my bigger battles, and I have been battling since 2013. I had never faced an opponent of Dre Dennis' stature, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I looked at it, I honestly looked at it as a shot. Like, I'm getting a suit to battle, a person with the higher stature than me. Usually I'm the one with the higher stature, or it's just a regular battle that don't really mean too much. So
yeah,
I definitely took advantage of that, and I looked at it as like, yo, it's time to level up. And
you did your thing, bro. You did your thing.
What the fuck I had to do.
Yo, and the thing is, the crazy thing about that is that it felt like it gave me that big fight feel. You know what I'm saying?
And then we had money on the line too. That's another thing.
But the judge's decision was never like announced, was it?
Announced it. No, it wasn't announced on the footage. It wasn't. I did win the money.
Nice.
I did. We had a $500 bet.
Okay.
I did win. the whole judging system, I'm not sure it wasn't included on the footage. You know, I personally feel like that would have been, you know, something the fans wanted to see, like who won.
Yeah.
And as far as the whole judging went, like I let Dre decide. Like it was really between me and Dre, but I was so confident I didn't give a fuck who the judges was. Like when he picked when Dre picked battle rappers as the judges. For me, he picked Lowe, Riggs, some random dude in the crowd, Clone, and the dude Sire from I think he's from New Orleans or some shit.
Okay.
And then once he's like, yo, that's who the judges is, you know, I just agreed. I was like, yo, come on, let's rap. I don't care who judges it. Like, I'm ready to rap.
Yep, as you were. And I want to talk about the. I want to talk. Yeah, I want to talk about the your punchline ability because everybody because punchlines are now like they are. Everybody punches. Let's just be honest. If you watch battle rap, I guarantee you somebody punches. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear at least 50 punchlines in a battle. But not only do you try to make it. You know what I'm saying? You try to make it to where like you don't sound like a Rum Nitty or a Av or a B Magic or a Clone or a you know what I'm saying? People who are well known for their punches, but you also like attach a moniker to it. You know what I'm saying? You got the gum bars and glasses with it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it kind of puts your own little spin on it. Now, do you try to like stay as original as possible? I mean, do you have like influences when it comes to?
I try to stay original as possible. You know, a lot of times people might comment and be like, "Oh, I heard that before." But this is battle rap. Everything has been said before. Mm-hmm. It's like 14,000 of us that rap. So, like, you know, everything has been said before. I try my hardest to make sure it's something that I never heard. If I never heard it, then shit, you can't shoot me down for you know. Now, certain shit is like blatant. I say a line that a person like Tay-Rock said. It would be like, you know, like, come on, everybody watches rap.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, like shit like that. But like far as my like the dudes that you mentioned, the B Magics, the Abs, and the Rum Nitty, believe it or not, those are the people that I watch the most.
Okay.
And I think what separates me and them.
Yo, hang on, bro. Say that again. You cut out.
Like bro, he's like everything is. He has a flow about him. Like his whole accent and everything plays a part in it. Nitty is the same way. You feel me?
Yeah.
And me, it's just like I talk with this shit. Like I'm hitting you with punchlines, but I talk and I get real. I think I'm probably one of the most aggressive punchline rappers, bro. Like when we talking punchlines, like I throw the aggression in there and I talk when I'm punching. So it's not on like it doesn't sound like I'm rapping this shit with a flow. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what separates me from them guys. But we all do the same shit.
Absolutely. And the thing with you is that every time I watch, like I never kind of like there's rarely a time where I'll be like, oh, this guy sounds like this guy, or this guy sounds like this guy. While I hear the influences, you know what I'm saying? I hear the influences in you, but you know what I'm saying? But like I will give you credit where credit is due in that, you know what I'm saying? You don't sound like a Rum Nitty. You don't sound like an Ab. Right. You don't sound like a B Magic. You kind of try your best every battle to make it sound like, okay, this is something that G-Lo would say. This is something
this is Lowe, like, yeah, like, and that's what I want. Yo, bro, that means a lot to me, believe it or not, because that's exactly what I want. Like, even though those guys are my influences, they're who I go to, I don't want to sound like them. Like, nowadays, I see everybody that raps with aggression and breaks down words sounds like New Jersey twerk.
Exactly.
Automatically. If you rap at a slow pace and you're breaking down words with aggression, they're gonna say you sound like twerk.
And that's something that I hate. I hate that label. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
And
Twerk wasn't the first one to do it.
that umbrella.
Twerk wasn't the first one to do it. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to New Jersey Twerk at all. He's like the biggest battle rapper in the world right now.
Prez Mafia birthed a style, even though he wasn't as successful as Twerk is with it. But I do feel like that, like Prez Mafia, I give Prez Mafia a lot of credit because if you go back to when Prez Mafia was new on the scene, he was everybody's go-to. Prez Mafia is next just because of the way he rapped.
Yep.
And, once he got in his situation and he kind of fell off or whatever, the next star was born. That was New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah.
And that style, he mastered that style, and he made it into his own thing. And nowadays, bro, you rap with aggression, you move around. Bro, it's comments under my PG that say I sound like Twerk, bro. And you know good and fucking well I don't sound like damn Twerk.
Because I never heard you stretch. I don't hear you stretch words. You know what I'm saying? You may try to like do some wordplay, but like unless you say like amoxicillin or you know what I'm saying, or Ford cast. You know what I'm saying? Like like he does it very well. I might add.
He's great at what he does. Like I definitely give him that.
Now,
I sound like G-Lo, man.
Exactly. Like I don't. That's the thing. Like, and that's why, like, you know what I'm saying. When I watch your battles, I'm like, okay, I want to hear what G-Lo has to say. Not, he may take something. I don't want him to. I don't ever want people to steer away from their originality. Like Flacco, I hear nobody that sounds like Flacco. Nobody sounds like Flacco. That's the homie for real. Flacco is I tell people like, yo, like I don't know who.
Scary,
he's bro. Scary. Somebody called him trash on Twitter the other night, and I just laughed. I just laughed hysterically. I was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" Like Flacco will.
Do they not know Flacco will smoke a lot of their favorite rappers?
Yeah, bro. Flock is nasty, bro. Flock. Even when Danny Myers, Young Grizz, and like Jay Murder were down here for a Dallas event, I was kicking it with them. And me and Danny were, and I showed Danny my infamous list of a bunch of battle rap matchups that haven't happened yet. And I showed him, and Flacco was on there a couple times, and he was telling me like, "Yo, Flacco's a monster, B. Like Flacco is different." And I'm saying like, bro, like you can't. Flacco's just one of them dudes that if you come thinking like that you're just gonna get like that this is gonna be easy for you, you got another thing coming, bro.
Fuck you up.
Like, bro, he's so nasty. Shout out to Flock. But I want to ask, man, like you've been around. You were you've been at the volumes. I saw you at Volume 1 acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? I seen.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. So you've kind of been around to know that the difference between the New York battle scene and the Atlanta battle scene. So what can you tell us the main difference? Because Atlanta is a haven.
I feel like not to cut you off.
No, you good.
I feel like New York has more outlets. They have way more leads for one.
Yeah.
Atlanta, you only have Bullpen. You got ABR, and that's really it. You only really got two leagues. If you're not on Bullpen, then you ABR. If you're not on either one, then you must be. I don't know what you are. Clone has his league, but that's not in Atlanta. That's like 2.5 hours south. But I guess if you wanted to like include Georgia as a whole.
Yeah.
It would be Bullpen, ABR, and Wartown. Like, those are really the only 3 leagues that really matter.
Yeah.
Like, anything else, I haven't even heard of them guys. So,
okay.
But, New York has more of an outlet. New York, more of the media is up there. Like, New York, they have the 15 minutes of fame, the hip hop is real.
Shout out to Knowledge.
All that, like they have, shout out to Knowledge, shout out Uncle Ra, like all them guys. You know, they have more. So they have more outlets than we do out here, and you know, so they get more of those looks, and it's like the population is way higher. Like you got like 15. It's like what, like 15 leagues in New York or something.
At least.
You only got these. Yeah, like it's hella New York leagues and hella New York battlers. So like, you know, we Atlanta, like we just got, like we said, we just got bullpen in Atlanta battle rap. That's it.
But look what that's done for y'all, though.
Much of a media market.
Look what that's done for y'all. So like, yeah.
Yeah, and us sticking out and like networking with other people and even as far as you, like, you know, reaching out to you and you having your own thing, and now gives us the outlet to a different audience, to the people in your area. They might listen to this and be like, yo, you know, let me check this G-Lo guy out. Let me check Blanco out.
Exactly.
They never heard of us.
Exactly.
Versus New York, they're on you go on YouTube and they got hella interviews, they got hella blogs, podcasts, all that shit. And like the media scene is kind of developing, like out here, like where we got bloggers that's up and coming. Shout out Consistent Bates, they doing their thing. Norb's podcast is actually allowing more of us to you know, have a voice.
Shout out to Norbs.
You know,
Shout out to Norbs.
Man, that's my guy, man. We'll talk more about him when we get to this PG talk.
Yeah, we'll get to that, because I got some questions about this PG talk, because I feel like one of these days, man, I'm gonna get Norbs up on here and just run down a whole bunch of questions about the PG process, because from a person's perspective like me, who knows battle rappers, who really just loves this culture, really and just really just wants to understand it as much as he can, like, the PG process can go one of two ways for you if you do something right. You can go great. You know what I'm saying? It could go fantastic for you, or it could just go south.
Or you can never get called back.
Yeah, or you can never get called back. And you know what I'm saying? But speaking of that, since you kind of, you know, got to that, you versus J Slash. Now, this was your second PG. This is your second PG. Right. Your first PG was versus Asylum the Crow, which did not drop, but you versus J Slash did. But hey, man, you missed the first one, but you hit the second one.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like me and Asylum was. If we gonna be technical, I can't even say that, because if you look back, only battle that dropped from that PG card was Don Marino and Gunpowder Pat.
Absolutely.
No other battles from that card dropped. If they did, I know for a fact me and Asylum would have been in that bunch, and that, you know, the ones that dropped. So.
But you versus J Slash. Let's get to that. J Slash has been making his name. You know what I'm saying? He was on 3BL. You know what I'm saying? I think the only battle I ever seen him was him versus Gluezy. And so I had heard of him going into this battle. You know what I'm saying? And then so I feel like you did good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Because G-Lo is the homie. But when I see, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. J Slash did his thing. J Slash definitely did his thing, and I think this battle it definitely helps both of you. You know what I'm saying? If y'all end up going to that whatever, you know, next stage in the PG.
That next stage.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that battle, you know what I'm saying, helped you get a call back for the PG card that just happened actually a couple weeks ago. It was you versus Diesel. Shout out to Diesel. He had one of my favorite. He was in one of my favorite PGs with Deuce, and we'll get to Deuce in a minute, because that's another dude who's I don't know how he played.
Incredible.
Dude, Deuce has one of the best rebuttals I've ever heard in a while. That when he said, "You better get a ratchet with a call center job if you can get a bitch that talk." What? Yeah,
that shit was wild.
Yo.
That shit was
yeah.
wild.
Oh my goodness! And then another thing that happened at that card that you battled on with Jay Slash was the Riggs and Squeako battle.
Mm-hmm.
What Squeako said about Whitney Houston,
That
son,
man said, I
son.
almost cried when Whitney Houston passed because she didn't get to try that butter that I used to have.
Bro, I left my room, fam. I left my room.
Incredible.
Bro, I could see everybody's reaction in the room. They were there. It wasn't like oh my god, bro.
Bro, that shit, we all was at odds. Like, what the
Oh my god.
crazy.
I remember I texted. I think I was talking to Lou Castro. Shout out to Lou. Lou said something like, "Yo, that was incredible. Like that was insane." Plus, Riggs had some of the best lines I heard from him. That was one of the best Riggs I've ever seen. To be completely honest with you, like.
Right.
Him and Squeak did a really good job at really like it was a style clash because Riggs is very, wordplay, punchlines, kind of, what I'm saying, schemes and stuff, and Squeako just does Squeako. Like he makes you laugh.
He's another one with a style of his own. Like, don't nobody talk that shit like Squeako talk that shit, bro.
I like Squeako. Shout out to Squeak, man. Like I like Squeako. But you and Jay Slash, man, you came out the gate because I believe in your first round you had 80s babies. So that means the 40 ain't that far.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, were you as more motivated for this battle for was your motivation higher for this battle than the Dre Dennis battle?
Honestly, no, it wasn't. I will say Dre, by far, till this day, Dre has been my most motivating battle.
Oh, wow.
You hear me? Dre, because, bro, like I said, that was my first time. Now, a lot of people would think, damn, the URL PG should have been. But it's not even the platform. It's the opponent. You feel me? Like, Dre was trolling me heavy, bro. Like, Slash wasn't one that talked shit or none of that. Like, we didn't even spell that fight. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, just get it. Hopefully this battle drops. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's definitely what happened. And I'm more, bro, you will see, I'm one, like, I have to work on this, but, like, I'm one, if I really want to kill you, like I really wanted to kill, if you make me want to kill you, like Dre Dennis made me want to kill him, you're going to see that G-Lo every time, bro.
Absolutely.
Every time.
Absolutely.
What I have to work on is, even if they don't make me feel that way, I still have to give the fans that because that's the G-Lo they love. They want to see that every time.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
So 2019, I can promise you, like, you're going to see a lot. And listen, Dre Dennis, you're going to forget about the Dre Dennis battle after 2019.
Well, hey, man, that brings into my next question because I got a couple of people that I think okay, all right. So I think, and now give me that now give me some leeway on this because I feel like these battles can happen, and some of them can happen on Bullpen, and some of them can happen on the URL, whether it's a one-off or you know what I'm saying, they do what's right and get a Born Legacy in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Me and Flacco talked about this. I said, Flock, if they do a Born Legacy in Atlanta, tell whoever, you and Riggs, main stage PG. You and Riggs, main stage PG if they do a crazy event in Atlanta. But I digress. Or if you want to do G-Lo on a main stage PG against somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you versus Deuce or something like that. I don't know. So, here's the first person that I would like to see you go up against is Gunpowder Pat.
Salute my guy Gunpowder. I think that'll be. You know what's crazy, bro? I actually thought about that battle before, bro.
Oh, really?
It crossed my mind before, but I feel like that one is like, it's a crazy style clash. Crazy style clash.
Oh, of course.
But I think it has potential to be one of them ones. You feel me?
Yes.
I definitely would be with it.
You versus Gunpowder. You versus Don Marino. That would be interesting.
My brother Don, we definitely got a man. Listen, me and Don definitely got to lock horns, and that's my motherfucking bro. Like, I talk to him more than I talk to anybody else after PT class. Like, Don is my fucking bro.
Him and Jay had a crazy battle. One of the best PGs of the year.
Yeah, man. I actually wanted to battle Don right after he battled Gunpowder Pat. I had put a tweet out like, "Yo, bro, I want to battle Don. Like, that's who I want to battle. I want to battle Don Marino.
Okay.
Or Skates." And then it's just so crazy that Don and Skates ended up getting locked in.
Yeah, and another battle that I think is a little far-fetched, but I think that if both teams would be crazy about it, and it's a 2-on-2. All right, it's a 2-on-2. It's gonna happen in bullpen. You and any member of Chef Life that you think that you would have great chemistry with versus Team Wordplay of Cannon the Beast and Wavington.
Shit, in that instance, I wouldn't even take Trance as my 2-on-2 partner. I would take Sniper as my 2-on-2 partner.
So G-Lo and Sniper versus Cannon and okay, that could actually work. John, I'm giving you work. That could happen. Because people don't take what people kind of have to understand is that yes, this is battle rap always started as a 1-on-1 thing, but now with the introduction of 2-on-2s, like there's a lot of stuff that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a battle, a 2-on-2 battle, like probably my number one 2-on-2 battle that I've always wanted to see is Cortez and Math versus Marvin Quest. That would be crazy. I feel like you put that on the Double Impact stage, and that would be insane. So, that it'll shake the room. That whole battle will shake the room.
That shit would be crazy.
So, but I feel like 2-on-2s help you as a battler because that also sharpens I think it sharpens your pen and it also sharpens your performance as well. You know what I'm saying? And of course you got to write with somebody and you got to get in, you know what I'm saying? You got to you guys got to be on the same wavelength, but I feel like that also sharpens your pen a little bit because it's like, okay, I'm coming up with all this stuff. All right, well, if this guy comes up with this punchline, okay, maybe I'll take that method into coming up with punchlines now instead of, you know what I'm saying, doing it the way I always do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can learn something from your partner or you can teach your partner something.
Right.
So that's the way I look at 2-on-2s, and I think that hopefully Double Impact 3 happens next year. Hopefully. I hope it does.
Hey, who knows, man? Let's speak it into existence.
I think it should. I think it should, and I think URL. They went on tour this year, and they did it absolutely fantastic. I mean, they went to Dallas, they went to Orlando, or excuse me, they went to Houston, they went to
they went to Vegas,
LA.
They did hella shit, bro.
Yeah, and I want them to come back to Houston, bro. G-Lo, where were you, bro? Bro, where were you in Houston, fam?
Shit, what the fuck was I doing? I was at home, bro.
Bro, you should have came.
What the fuck happened with Houston? Why didn't I go to Houston? Because, you know, I'm usually with Trez.
Exactly.
Home,
exactly.
What the fuck happened? Why I couldn't go to... I was on probation at the time for one.
Okay.
That was definitely one. I was still on probation.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the other reason was. I want to say... bro, I don't fucking remember. Houston? That was Lowe?
June. Yeah, that was in June. That was the end of June.
It was in June?
Yeah.
The end of June? I don't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. I don't know
You
why
should
I
have,
wasn't
yo,
there, bro.
it was lit, bro.
Being on probation, bro.
It-
Trust me, I'm in there for the next one, bro.
Bro, it was lit. It was lit. I mean, I met damn near everybody out there. I literally probably met the whole bullpen top tier. Clone, Loso, Riggs, Bad News. Who else was over there? Oh, I met John, of course. Shout out to John. Trez. You know what I'm saying? I met everybody out there. And I was and I swear, I think I did ask where G-Lo was at, where Trez, and Trez just kind of was like, I don't know. It's like he couldn't come. And I was just like, oh, damn. So I was like, so it was, but Houston definitely needed to come back to. One of these days, man, I'm telling you, I told everybody, I'm coming to Atlanta, bro. I'm coming to Atlanta next year. I'm gonna try to. I know y'all gotta. I know I do because it's a given. Like I have to. I know a lot of y'all out there. You know what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, just roaming the A alone. I wouldn't. That's definitely something that wouldn't be happening. But I know y'all got Bullpen's got an event in January. But I will not be able to make that actually. But definitely, bro, this summer, that's what I'm aiming at right now. That's what I'm aiming at. Next summer,
that should be dope. It'll be dope to have you out here, bro. You know,
especially.
Hopefully, I'm on whatever card, bro.
Oh yeah, it'll be lit. Wow. Oh, it's lit. But I'm getting a stage pass either way. That's so that nobody can tell me to leave. You know what I'm saying? So that way nobody could tell me to leave, bro. But
bro,
so we talked about some of the matchups that I think that you should that you won. We talked about Gunpowder Pat. So who do you want?
Man, where the fuck is franchise?
Oh my God.
Where is Don Marino?
Oh God.
Where's Cuban? Where's Glue Easy? Where's Holmesy the guy? Like, yo, these is the motherfuckers I want. Joe, Holmesy, Glue Easy, Ryder, Franchise, Don Marino, Skates.
You and Skates will be Skates will be your toughest test out of all of them. I'm not even gonna lie. And Ryder.
I like Young Grizz off the West Coast.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Who else I want to smoke with? Moneybags. Where's Moneybags?
Wait, no. Wait, pause, man. Hold up.
Bro.
Moneybags? As in Team Hami Moneybags?
Team Hami Moneybags.
Yeah. What makes you want to battle Moneybags?
Bro, because everybody I just named to you, I have a respect for their craft, bro.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And Moneybags is somebody I feel like a lot of people don't respect what he does. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I do. And I think it'll be a dope battle, bro. And he's another person that I watch, coming up. So, yeah, I think that should be dope. I really just want to battle everybody that the people think is fire. That's who I want to battle. You feel me?
So you said Glue Easy. You said you versus Holmesy. I think could actually happen. I think that could actually happen. You versus Holmesy could actually go down. Cuban will be different. Apparently everybody's ducking Cuban.
And bro, I'm one, bro. I don't chase for no reason. I'm not gonna chase you. If I say I want to battle you, that I'm telling you, yo, I'm willing to battle you. I want to battle you. Now, if you say you don't want to do it, then yeah, that's on you. But I'm not gonna chase you. I done told Cuban a million times, let's lock in. He talking about, niggas is ducking him. You seen the tweets, all that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas is ducking him. I'm calling you out, bro. What you want to do? He has one battle on the URL channel, if I'm not mistaken.
Him and Mac Mill. Okay, no.
Him and Mac Mill.
He's done 2 PGs though. One of the PGs dropped on We Go Hard, actually. So.
Oh, so that shit, that then it don't matter.
Yeah.
So when we talking URL, me and you are technically on the same stature. Your PG may have more views than me, but nigga, we did the same amount of PGs. The only footage on URL of you in a battle is you versus Mac Mel. Only footage of me is me versus J Slash. Me and Diesel is dropping real soon.
Ooh, I like Diesel. Shout out to Diesel.
So, bro, what are you gonna tell me? At that point, I have 2 battles on the URL channel, regardless if they're PGs or not. I have 2. You still have 1. What you like, bro? I don't see why it can't happen.
Yo, if this battle gets locked in, can we come back here for the face-off?
Man, we can come back here.
Woo!
Come to your house for the face-off.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, listen. All right. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Because, do I think Cuban is dangerous? Of course he is, bro. I don't think G-Lo would call out the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? So he G-Lo wants all the smoke, people. G-Lo wants all the smoke.
Bro, I want smoke with everybody that's your favorites, bro.
Now let's go back to franchise. Let's go back to franchise for a little bit because franchise is dangerous. He's very high energy. You know what I'm saying? He's got gun bars as well. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Where would you want you and franchise to go down at? Do you want that in Atlanta? Do you want that in New York? I mean, if you got a passport, do you want to go to T-Dot? Like, what are we talking?
We could do like a Born Legacy of survivorship.
I could see that.
It would be like probably neutral grounds. You feel me? Like the Survivor Series in the DMV or something. Like one of those areas.
Okay. All right.
New York is cool, but I'm from New York, so I had 1,000,001 motherfuckers in that event with me. Like,
I feel you.
So yeah, or out in LA for like a traffic or something. You feel me?
That would be interesting.
Whatever. Like I want to go somewhere where it's neutral for both of us. You know?
But he's also talking about putting that money up too. I think he said put up like 2,000.
I told you, me and Dre put up 500.
He's talking about putting up like 1,000 though, bro. He's talking about putting up like He's talking about putting up
I got people that, man, we can do that today. Like, what are we talking about?
So you want to smoke with Cuban? You want to smoke with franchise? I think the one that I like the most out of that is you and Holmesy. I think you and Holmesy would be actually pretty tight.
Did I throw Joe in there too?
Whoa, Joe, my brother, Joe, my brother. Where are you, sir? Joe battled Born on Survivor Series DMV, and I think he won. To me, I think he won versus Born, and I don't know where that battle's at. I think that battle's not gonna drop. I don't think so, but we gonna see. But you versus Joe, really? You versus Joe. Okay. All right. I could take that. I have no idea where Joe's been at. We don't know where Joe's been at. We don't know where Joe's been at.
Where Joe is, man, but hey, tell him come outside.
Speaking of come outside, you and Big Cannon.
Outside too. I got smoke for him too.
G-Lo wants smoke with everybody, son.
Bro, with everybody, bro. I mean it.
But if you had to pick one, that'll get you the most motivated out of any of those, who would be that one? Like that would get you the most motivated.
I'm gonna go with Cuban.
Okay. You and Cuban versus G. I think that can still happen. You know what I'm saying? Cuban, I think.
Lately, I've been the past few days, I've been wanting to smoke that way too. That's how I've been feeling. I actually want to smoke with that guy.
Who?
Let's talk about it. Jack Boy.
Oh, don't talk about Jack Boy up here, because I could go a million days talking about this dude, Jack Boy. All right, Jack Boy, you got 59 hours.
I really don't want to talk about it, to be quite quite honest.
You got 59 hours to respond to G-Lo. That's all I'm gonna say. You got 59 hours to respond.
He's not gonna do it. You feel me? Because he's not gonna entertain it. Like, I don't know if you seen the other day, we was on Twitter going back and forth. It's like dudes in the PGs and all this other bullshit. So,
but he wants A-Ward. He wants A-Ward though.
Him and Ward would be. I give credit where it's due. I think him and A-Ward would be fire.
But I think A-Ward will smoke him though.
I think A-Ward will 30 him.
Yeah, I think A-Ward will smoke. But
I like that.
But the thing is that A-Ward's got to do his PG first. So,
that's the whole thing, man. Just do this PG process. Like, once the PG process is over, it's like, yo, what can they really tell you, bro?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you
get,
but A-Ward can still, you know what I'm saying? A-Ward can battle Riggs, bro. A-Ward can battle Riggs, and that'll be crazy, and it'll be a PG. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll be crazy. He could battle you. A-Ward could battle you, and it could be a crazy PG. So, but I think what Jack is doing, because he says he wants to battle A-Ward, all this. If listen, it's gonna look really bad if A-Ward does his PG on a main stage versus Jack Boy. I think it'll look bad for him. To be completely honest with you.
I think you would too, bro. I think you would too. That's it, man. A-Ward is different, bro.
He is. A-Ward is a wordsmith to me. You know what I'm saying?
A-Ward is definitely different, bro.
He's somebody that got ducked twice. He got ducked twice on King of the Dot. Pass apparently didn't want to battle him on Massacre.
Not too many people. I can't blame him, bro. Not too many people would want that smoke with Ward, bro.
Because you'll get 3 great rounds from A-Ward. That's what you'll get. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will get 3 great rounds from A-Ward. And I feel like all this heated aggression between, Goonies and the Four Horsemen, and you put Loso and Twerk on that same card. You put if you want to put Drugs and Street Hymns on that card, you know what I'm saying? That could happen. You want to put Saga and Rada on that same card too. Add that along with A-Ward and Jack. We got ourselves a good old time. That could happen. I think that could happen. But I think they're going to save Loso versus Twerk for a big stage, because that's like that's a big fight though. Loso versus Twerk is a big, big, big fight right there.
Man, I'm going to be real, bro. Twerk is fucking different, bro.
He is, but Loso is too, bro. Loso is.
Loso to death, bro. I love Loso to death, bro. But I don't know if he wants that Twerk smoke right now. Like, oh no, bro. I would have to go with Twerk in that one, bro.
2-1 or 3-0?
I would have definitely 2-1.
Okay.
Definitely 2-1.
I was fixing to say, you mean to tell me that
I know Loso is gonna get around.
Oh yeah, of
He's
course.
gonna make sure he gets around.
But look how motivated he was for B-Dot. Look, but and I think that he could be that motivated for Twerk. You see, yeah. You saw what happened versus B-Dot.
I'd rather see Twerk and Geechee.
That would be interesting.
I want to see Twerk and Geechee, bro.
Geechee's a different. Geechee's a different.
Or Nitty and Sean. Like, if we talking matchup.
All right. How about this, people? Check this out. Gnome 9. You come back to Houston, Gnome 9. This is what I want to see. This is exactly what I want to see. I don't care how much this is gonna cost you, because this might sound a little expensive, but it's gonna work. Main event for Gnome 9 in Houston. John versus Sue Surf.
Okay.
Book it. Main event. That's the main event. Co-main event, Loso versus Twerk. Okay, Rum Nitty and K-Shine. All right. Third battle, Geechee versus Twerk. Okay. All right. We can. This card is bananas, right? This card's getting bananas. Okay. A battle that I've wanted to see for years. Chef Trez versus Ill Will on the main stage. Chef Trez versus Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? And then main stage PG, whichever one you want to do, whatever you want to do. You can either sacrifice Jack Boy's stock in him doing a main stage PG versus A Ward, or Riggs versus A Ward main stage PG. And if you want to, you can throw Saga versus Rada on there too. That's my Gnome 9 card. Smack, y'all took four matchups from me on the Smack Volume 3 card. Y'all took I'm out. Listen, man, I got the proof. I got the proof. I posted the screenshots. The screenshots are on there. Okay? There were 7. Listen, when I saw that card, bro, I was laughing so hard. I was like, they really looked at my list and said, you know what? This little light-skinned dude got something going on. Okay, what matchups he got? All right, we'll make a Red versus Iron Solomon happen. We'll make, Mr. Wavy and Briz. Well, Wavy's been talking about Briz for years. Okay, we'll put that on there. We'll put Rum Nitty and Twerk on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but shout out to Derez. Derez gave me the cosign. Danny gave me the cosign for the list, so we good. But also, we should do a PG card that same weekend if Gnome 9's gonna happen in Houston again. Main evented,
or at least,
yeah.
Not even a PG card, just a one-off card.
All right, one-off card.
The term PG, like a lot of people, they tend to stray away when they hear that term. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I don't want to be on no PG card. Like, look how they do Dre Dennis. They label Dre Dennis as like the PG god. Like he did all these PGs, and they really wasn't. Some of them wasn't PGs. They were one-offs.
Yeah, like him and Toe Montana was a one-off. Him and Lou Castro, that happened on that same card that you and Asylum.
Asylum went down.
Yeah, that was a one-off. Him and Trez was Trez's first.
Was on the PG.
Yeah,
that was Trez's first PG.
Was against Dre Dennis, and then Tink the Demon.
Yeah, like see, like so it's I'm with whatever, bro. Like for real, it don't matter what card it is, none of that shit, man. I'm here, and I want to smoke with everybody, man.
All right, well,
I just hate the politics of this shit, though,
Houston. Okay. Well, let's talk about it because I feel like I'm not as familiar with any of that. I haven't. The only league owner, yeah, because frankly, I'm not a battle rapper, so you know what I'm saying. I can't really be. I can't I'll be like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but like I can't, you know what I'm saying. I can't really, grasp that idea. When I think of like battle rap politics and stuff, is trying to get, say in certain spots on certain cards, or you don't want to face this person because your stock is gonna be bad, or you know what I'm saying, like
the politics. And then if it's not that, it's the money. Like it's like, yo, I want X amount. Like, bro, like what happened to just wanting to rap? Like, don't get me wrong, the money is cool. Like I love when leagues hit me up to book me and they, the bread is right. But like, if you somebody that I respect, and I'm like, yo, this kid is dope. I feel like we could really produce a fire battle. And bro, let's get it. I don't care if you got 500 views or 1,500 views. You feel me? Or if you got 50,000 views, that's another thing. Maybe like it's always, I got more views than you. So fucking what? Like, bro.
But that also has to come with the platform. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fire battles from fire MCs that have low views. Like, let's just like perfect example. Deuce. Well, people a lot of don't know. Deuce battle conceded.
Right. Yeah.
And that only has like a couple 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? And there's people who have Ty. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Coliseum Battle League. He battled Sirius Jones. And I think that got a couple 100,000 views too. So, it's all about the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the platform and sometimes the name. But then you have Iron Solomon and Sheila Jones on King of the Dot, and that doesn't even have 500,000 views, and that kind of sucks to me because that's a classic. That's one of the best battles of this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the platform and really how in demand you are. You know what I'm saying? People want to watch Twerk. People want to watch Tay Rock. People want to watch Rum Nitty. People want to watch Geechee Gotti, K-Shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, these fans want to watch them. So when I see, people say like, oh, it's the politics and everything, you just have, I think it's mostly like you just know how to pick your spot. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, by all means, stop me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think like it's about just picking your spot, but also not trying not to step on anybody's toes. And then there's people that will definitely step on your toes. There's people that will definitely step on your toes, and it will be like, you know what, man, like, this battle ain't gonna do it for me. Like, I bet you've probably gotten crazy opportunities.
Yeah, I've done it before. Personally, I've done it before. Like, I've had people. It's just, I guess it's more so, like, boom. I've had people come to me with names, and I just be like, no, like, where I'm trying to get, that doesn't even. That does nothing. It's really like it does nothing. It won't help me in any kind of way. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it becomes a thing where I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, there's been times where a name has been brought to me, and even though I felt, like, yo, it's not gonna do anything for me, I'll still take the battle.
Yeah.
Because I think that artist is dope. Yeah, he may not be the best, but I think he's dope enough for me to want to rap with him.
Yes, absolutely. It sucks because it's like it comes. I think politics derives us of battles that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I think because I mean I don't know the logistics behind this. I don't know the story behind it. I don't know anything, so people don't come for me in the comments or anything like that. I want to see Mike P versus Briz Rothstein.
Man,
I want to see Mike P.
That shit, I feel like, with it not happening, I definitely think it should go down in a small room.
Absolutely.
Small room type of setting. A lot of people, like, I'm pretty sure by now they know that battle was supposed to happen in London, right?
Yep, absolutely.
It was supposed to happen in London, and it didn't. So, but see, that I wouldn't be mad if Briz said, fuck it, he don't want to do the battle now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because we was already locked in to do it, and it's like, you ain't, you didn't even follow through. So why should I want to do it now? You feel me?
It sucks.
That's a good battle.
Of course, and then the loaded. I still think the Loaded Lux and Averb battle still has to happen, but I still think there's politics behind that keep it from coming to fruition because Averb wants to do it in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is a great idea because I think after what Averb has done, you know what I'm saying? I think he deserves a home game like that. I think he deserves that. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And let's not them, and I don't care what anybody else has to say about this battle because for like 2 months this was the most talked about battle. But Murda Mook versus Averb, Verb won that. Verb won to me.
Yeah, Verb definitely won. I had Verb winning.
I had Verb winning 2-1. The only round that I give Murda Mook is the third because he rapped 30 minutes. Because he rapped 30 minutes. Like, I swear he rapped for like 30 minutes, bro. That's why the battle is like an hour and a half long. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's why the battle's an hour and a half long, because it's like, and I think Verb probably rapped for like 4 minutes around, maybe, and then when the unlimited round he came, he probably rapped like 6 or 7, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But no, Mook rapped for like 30, and then had the nerve, and then this fool Mook had the nerve to 15 Minutes of Fame said, "Nah, man, I had more." He said, "Nah, man, I had more. I ran."
He was gonna rap until he couldn't rap no more.
Like that, but that's the thing with Mook though. Mook can do that, and there's also a lot of politics behind, I think, the Mook and Surf battle. You know what I'm saying? I think the Mook and Surf battle should happen. Like, here's what I think: if URL really wants to be, if URL wants to really like drive it home, because we're coming up on SM10, right? 10, that's 10 Summer Madnesses. We got SM9 next year, hopefully, and then we got SM10. If they book a big, let's say they book Tay Rock versus Conceited as the main event for SM9, right? That'd be legendary. SM10 has to be Mook and Surf. Has to be.
I feel like I can agree. That definitely. And what about Summer Madness? You don't think? I think Mook and Surf should be a Summer Madness, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Summer Madness 10. That's what I'm saying. Summer Madness 10.
Summer Madness 10.
Yeah, Summer Madness 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, celebrating 10 Summer Madnesses, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Of Summer Madness.
I catch you. I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree. But that it's like one of them ones. It's like, yo, it has to happen though. It has to. Like, even if it doesn't happen on one of those cards, which I feel like that's like the only way it would happen.
Mm-hmm.
It has to happen, bro. It's just one of them ones. To me, there's 3 battles that are like God tier to me that should happen. Mook and Surf has to happen before this battle, before it's all said and done. Hollow and Mook has to happen as well, and Lux and Verb has to happen. Yeah, Hollow and Mook, they'll rap for days. That would be a long ass battle, first of all. But I think Hollow deserves a shot at Mook, to be completely honest with you. Yeah.
Why you say? But you sound hesitant. What do you mean? Like, why you say it like that?
Because, bro, with Mook, I get real skeptical when it comes to Mook, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get real skeptical when it comes to Mook because I feel like Mook is hit or miss, bro. And me, I'm more so. I don't care who the battle is, but I like quality. You feel me?
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I like quality battles, and yeah, those are 2 great names. I feel like it should happen, but then again, it's like we don't know what the fuck you gonna get from Mook, and that's the scary part, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you remember Mook versus Lux?
Yes.
With the do-rag and shit.
Yes.
That shit was horrible, bro.
Wait, are you talking about the rematch?
Yes, bro. That shit was ass.
How? Whoa.
Bro. I'm not Mook. Lux was ass in that battle.
Okay, all right. I was fixing to say.
Ass in that battle.
Okay, yeah, Lux, yes.
Mook versus Solomon. I don't care what nobody say. I did not like Mook that battle, bro.
I hated that battle.
At all.
I hated that battle.
Bro, I watched that battle one time when it dropped and said I would never watch it again. And guess what, bro? I haven't watched it again.
I've only watched that battle once too, and I just didn't like the battle. And what I just think that battle was just not like, yeah, like Iron Solomon. That battle should have not happened on Summer Madness 2. That's what I think.
Man, that shit was horrible, bro.
It was hard to watch.
It is. It was cringeworthy, bro. So it's just me, like, bro, are cringeworthy.
Absolutely. Like it was like it. That's the same thing with DNA and Ines. I can't watch that battle anymore either.
Cringeworthy, bro.
I can't watch that battle either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain battles where you're like, oh man, like these are two legends. Like, yeah, they're two legends, but I can't watch this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And see, bro, that's how I feel like, bro, like, we take chances with Mook, bro. Like, we really do. We take chances with all these legends, though.
Not Lux, because Lux shows
up.
Yes.
Lux shows up. Lux definitely shows up.
Lux is a different. He's a different beast.
Honestly, bro, I would more forward to seeing Lux than I do seeing Mook, bro.
I'm actually more looking forward to seeing Lux more than Mook, because when I heard Mook was coming back, I was like, yo, like this is gonna be versus Verb. Ooh.
What you think about? And this not to cut you off. What you think about Cassidy coming back?
Cassidy coming back, I'm skeptical because we don't know what he's like in this kind of setting. Yes, he battled Disaster, but we all see what happened. Like that battle's not as crazy as everybody thinks it is. You know what I'm saying? So, when Cassidy comes back, I want him versus Goods. I want Cassidy versus Goods. I heard because Goods and Cassidy. If you put this, okay, let me paint this. I'm gonna paint a picture for you, G-Lo. Check this out.
Okay.
It's say Cassidy debuts Summer Madness, right? He's Summer Madness, all right? Summer Madness is back in Irving Plaza, right? It's back in Irving Plaza. It's that Summer Madness feel now. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of crazy battles on the card, but the main event, Goods versus Cassidy, right? I heard that Goods and Cassidy battled, or were supposed to, like, there's a lot of history there. I mean, both of them dealt with Swiss Beats. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are from that old era. And I've learned from actually speaking to Goods, and Goods was on this show actually. Shout out to Goods, you know what I'm saying? And Goods is a really good dude. If anybody has gotten a chance to meet Goods is a really, really nice guy. Goods takes battles and he writes a theme to them. You know what I'm saying? He writes a theme to him. Like him versus Tay-Rock, like, bro, like, he told me, like, he knew that Tay-Rock was going to get aggressive with him. So what did he have to do? He had to get aggressive right back. And Goods can orchestrate a really good game plan for Cassidy, because Cassidy hasn't been in this type of setting. Let's be completely honest, people. Goods is one of the few people that have survived all the eras.
Right, that's a fact.
So, and he knows how to adapt. Like, if you've seen him versus T-Top. Versus T-Top, he took the crowd. Huh?
He did T-Top dirty, bro.
He really did. And no, T-Top had some shit too.
T-Top did what he said? You told us you was bagging work with you had bitches bagging work with they
titties out.
Nigga, you was the only bitch bagging.
Yo, nah. T-Top said something about a Big Papa, or take this you take this something, and then he said, or take this fifth to the head. It's me, Hennessy, and you. That was hard to me. That was hard. He said something about that. He says,
crazy.
Yeah, he said something about take this fifth to the head. It's me, Hennessy, and you, which I think is crazy. So, but Goods knows how to rap like in now. He knows how to win battles. I think Goods is the.
So let me ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Hypothetically speaking,
all right.
Cassidy battles Goods. I'm assuming you're going with Goods on that.
Yeah, I think Goods will beat Cassidy.
Do you think Cass will be better than the last time we seen him? Against Disaster?
Yes, absolutely. I think Because
Cassidy comes in there rapping like
if Cassidy comes in here, this is what Cassidy shouldn't do. Cassidy should come rapping like a 2019 version of Cassidy. He shouldn't rap like, maybe I should get this aggression and do all of this and stretch my words. No. We are listen. I'm gonna ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. You're a fan of. You're I think I know this. You're a fan of Lil Wayne, right?
Of course, man. I love Lil Wayne. One of the best to ever do it.
Exactly. So when you listen to a Lil Wayne feature, right? When someone's featured on a Lil Wayne song, do you listen for them to sound like the person that, has Lil Wayne featured on them, or do you expect a Lil Wayne feature?
I expect a Lil Wayne feature.
Exactly. So what I mean by that is that, like, if Cassidy comes back, if Cassidy returns to returns or debuts or whatever, you know what I'm saying, comes to battle rap, he needs to sound like a 2018 version, 19 version of Cassidy. He doesn't need to sound like a Rum Nitty. He doesn't need to sound like a Goods or a Twerk or a Rock or Tay Rock. He doesn't need to sound like, he needs to sound like the Cassidy that we know all and love. Now, we've seen what happens when you rap and you don't switch up, you know what I'm saying, your material. Ask Jay Mills.
Right.
Ask Jay Mills when you don't. And
hey, he died.
Yeah, well, I don't like to speak about the dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I had to say that. I was just mad about how people think that. I'm just mad about how he thinks he, you know what I'm saying, he won that battle and he didn't. So, that bothers me, but that wasn't even the best case shot either. So,
right.
So my thing is this: Cassidy needs to come back just the upgraded Cassidy. He doesn't need to do anything special. That's the problem with industry people, you know what I'm saying, coming and battling. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to get with the times and everything. You don't have to get with the times, but you need to just update your flows and, you know what I'm saying, be the best person, but stick to your thing. Perfect example, Mickey Fax. Yeah, Mickey Fax lost the DNA in my opinion. But Mickey sounded like an upgraded Mickey. That's Mickey Fax, the battle rapper, that's exactly what he sounds like. You know what I'm saying? Mickey Fax wasn't trying to rap like a Rum Nitty or a Twerk or a, you know what I'm saying? He raps like that. If you watch Mickey Fax's past battles, he sounds exactly the same, and he sticks to, but he just upgrades his sound. Cassidy needs to do the same thing. Just upgrade his sound and not come with the same stuff that he came with Disaster with. And it won't be a travesty. Same thing with King Lowe's. King Lowe's did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Yo, I feel like King Lowe's, as far as like all of like everybody, like industry and legends and all that shit, I feel like King Lowe's had the best like overall.
Absolutely, I agree. I agree.
He was way better than Joe Budden.
Absolutely.
Way better than
Jay Mills. Yes,
like,
absolutely.
Yo,
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Cassidy, when we seen Cassidy the first time.
Yes.
Like, he's been way better than all of them.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the only thing, is that I think Cassidy and Goods is the one that makes the most sense. Now, if they don't want to give him Goods and Goods is completely out of the picture, I say that you give Cassidy, if Cassidy really wants wreck, if he really wants that, like, I want somebody, I want to fight, give him Rum Nitty. Give him Rum Nitty. Give Rum to Cassidy if Cassidy really, really wants a fight. Because Rum Nitty don't care who you are. He will give you 3 great rounds.
Nitty is my favorite battle rapper right now, bro.
He's a different.
Nitty said, y'all said he was gonna beat me to death. He died first. Oh,
what?
Bro, how?
Nah, fam. I knew Rum Nitty was the GOAT. Listen, I knew Rum Nitty was the GOAT when he said, "I've been jonesing to give a Jewels on cam. I really mean it."
Okay, I really mean it. Oh
What? What?
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo.
Bro.
Oh my, yo. What do you say the ill will? What do you say the ill will?
I heard ill in a lot, but that's right.
The nose running. I'm coming down with. Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
What?
That shit is incredible.
What?
That's incredible, bro.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
What else did he? I mean, dude. So we got Rum Nitty versus this white bitch Aaron. For booking this, I should pull up on your property speed, hop out and pull something out the boot and cap little iron. These Monopoly pieces. What?
Oh, yo, bro.
He's a different man. Oh my god. I tell people, that's like people, I dare somebody, that's somebody who I think is just as, I think right now, Rum Nitty is someone you should avoid. Briz caught him on 2 to 3 weeks notice because 2 weeks before that battle, he battled Surf. Rum Nitty battled Surf. And
Briz is different too, bro.
Briz is different. You see what happened with Wavy? And Wavy, I'm very disappointed. I feel so I was so disappointed, bro. I was so disappointed in Wavy because Wavy had been calling out Briz since he came back, since BL4. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and you mean you tell me that you ain't gonna capitalize, you ain't gonna try to bark on him, get up in his face, do all this stuff, and Briz just wows on you? And he didn't want to take the battle either. Briz was pissed off. If you watch the face-offs, Briz was pissed off he had to take this battle. So it's like, what are we?
Man, I knew from the face-off that Briz was on some shit.
Yeah, he was like, "Why did you call me out? Why you call me out? Why you call me out?" He was like, "All right." He's like, "Why am I here? Why did you call?" It's like that's like you bothering your friend. Like why did you call me over to your house? Like really, why did you call me over to your house? For some stupid stuff. And what happened? Wavy, this is the second time. Wavy, where you've came back and you get to the main stage. You get to the main part. You get to a big event, a big battle, and just drop the ball. Like, what happens? What happens? And it disappoints me, and I like Wavy too, bro. I think Wavy is super fire. I like Wavy, but you call out Briz for years, and this is what happens. And you don't capitalize. Come on, son. Mike P would have capitalized on that. One of these hungry PGs from your class would have definitely capitalized on that. Anybody would have capitalized on that. Oh, hey, if someone called 3 days notice or a week notice talking about, hey man, Wavy pulled out, we need somebody to battle Briz. We need somebody to battle Briz on a week's notice. I guarantee you, everybody in the current PG class would be
writing their ass off.
Yeah, exactly. It sucks, man. It sucks. But you know what I'm saying? I think just right now in battle rap, I think we got a great year. I think we've had a great year. I mean, we've had a lot of classics. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moments. Right. You know what I'm saying? Twerk is as big as he's the biggest battle rapper right now, and I think he just only gets bigger. I heard he's only taking URL plates from now on, so I'm thinking his stock is going to be, a lot better. Tay-Rock is supposedly is going to be battling. I think people that, this is his words, that you wouldn't expect him to battle, which I think is interesting because that opens up a lot of different you know what I'm saying, matchups. We could finally see him versus T-Top. We could finally see him versus Twerk. We could finally see Tay-Rock, you know what I'm saying, maybe a rematch with K-Shine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Trying to be dope.
yeah.
In the rematch.
Exactly. So I'm interested to see what happens, man. Like, I'm really excited for battle rap coming into 2019. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, bro. It's about to be crazy.
It's about to be crazy, and I want to just say thank you to everybody who has supported me and the battle rap culture this year, because I think this is one of battle rap's best years. I mean, URL went on tour. You know what I'm saying? We had a Summer Madness we had 2 Summer Madnesses this year.
2 Summer Madnesses in 1 year.
Yeah, we had SM7 and SM8. You know what I'm saying? SM8, bro. SM8 was one of the best events that I've ever seen, man. You know what I'm saying? Watching John John become the first PG, and I dare somebody to correct me too. I watched John John become the first PG to main event a Summer Madness.
Oh.
And people always say, "Oh, John," you know what I'm saying? And this is why John John's my favorite, bro. Plus, I was on live on Twitter, and I mean, unless something happens down the line where he won't be able to have time to it, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell y'all right now, John John's gonna be on the show. He's coming on the show once.
Ooh.
Yeah, John John's coming on the show. He told me in my Twitter live, he's like, "Bro, I got you." I said, John, I said, you need it. You on the list. John John's been on the list for like 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my material already written too. So John, when you hear this, bro, you give me a date next year, and I will be there. I will be there. We'll set this up. G-Lo gonna come back on the show next year. Guarantee you that.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely back, man, and I hope everybody that's listening really want y'all to continue to support, man. Continue rocking with G-Lo. I'm rocking with y'all, and 2019 gonna be. If you thought this year was crazy, man, 2019 is definitely gonna be 10 times better than what this year was for me.
Man, listen, what do you have some things locked in right now? You ain't gotta tell us what they are, but do you have any things locked in right now?
As of right now, there's some stuff in the air.
Okay.
In the air, nothing has been like confirmed yet. But
okay.
Let me see. I got like 4 things in the air right now, so I'm pretty sure something is gonna fall, and something's gonna fall, something's gonna get locked in.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, y'all just look out for me, man. It could be February and March before y'all see me again. So just look out. Like I said earlier, G-Lo and Diesel is definitely dropping real soon.
You got the okay from Norbs on that one?
Oh yeah. That's from the horse's mouth.
I bet.
That's for a fact. That
I bet.
Motherfucking G-Lo versus J Slash is out right now.
I will put the link. I'll put the link.
Definitely. G-Lo versus J Mace just dropped on Bullpen. That battle happened November 2017. They just dropped it though.
Okay.
Yeah, man, y'all know, follow me everywhere. I'm on Instagram, G_LOWE, Twitter, G__LOWE. That's 2 underscores. And, just follow the movement, man.
Gun bars and glasses.
All that good shit, man.
Now,
96.
yes, sir. Now, I got one question before you leave, man. Who is your champion of the year and why?
Geechee Gotti.
Geechee got hands down?
Geechee Gotti. Before last week, it was in the air between him and K-Shine. For me, I feel like he beat K-Shine.
Okay.
I had Shine in the building. I went back and watched it. I feel like Geechee got the battle. Let's not forget, Geechee has also won 3 champions of the night this year. Geechee has been on damn near every URL card this year. Did the 2-on-2 with B-Dot. His only real, that I feel he lost was against A-Ward.
Yeah.
And and not too mmany people is beating A-Ward, man. So definitely, man, I got Geechee Gotti champion for champion of the year. If not Geechee, definitely K-Shine. But I'm a roll with Geechee on that one.
See, Geechee. I feel like has been one of the most hardworking battle rappers I've ever seen this year. I will completely give credit where credit is due, man. To his credit, he went in all these people that he went into battling, like him. He got a win over JC, bro, and that's really hard to do. Like he got in. He got a. I mean, of course, he 3-0 Tech, which that was easy. That was gonna happen. We knew that was gonna happen. But he had said some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying. And then he beat Suge in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He beat Suge in Vegas. So him and K-Shine was definitely was bound to happen anyway. And by the way, I'll have to watch that battle because it's debatable to me. But I will say this: that's battle of the night to me. K-Shine and Geechee was battle of the night to me at Smack Volume 3. That's what I gotta say about that.
Dang. I think dang, that's tough.
It was a great battle too. I think it was a great battle. You know what I'm saying? The Loso and Trez, I'll just say this, it's because the battle already happened. I heard Trez's material and I knew he was gonna beat him anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I give that 2-1, possible 3-0 for Trez. I think O-Red beat Iron Solomon 2-1, first and second. I gave Geechee, I gave the second and third to. And that was for me too. I gave Geechee the second and third. And then Wavy and Briz 3-0, and JC and Av, I got Av 2-1. I got Av 2-1 on that one. So and DNA beat Mickey Fax 2-1 as well. So it was, but listen, man.
Yeah, I agree. I had Briz with the 30. Briz with the 30. Av 2-1. Trez 2-1. Possible 30.
Yeah.
Geechee 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Twerk and Nitty. I gave it to Twerk 2-1. I feel like Nitty had some shit, but like once the whole shit happened, it took away.
Yeah.
And I had O-Red 2-1.
Yes. So I can't call the Nitty and Twerk battle because that was on its way to being one of the best battles like ever. I guarantee you. It was on its way to being one of the best battles. And then that happened, and that whole situation happened, and it really took a lot away from it. Nitty even said he's down to do a rematch, which I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be okay with them doing a rematch. You know what I'm saying? So, I
think it won't be the same, though.
What you mean?
I don't think it's like, I mean, like, bro, I don't think a rematch would, like, it wouldn't be as impactful as it would have been the first time around.
Yeah. It's just it will, but it just sucks that it ended like that though. That's it.
Yeah,
it just took away from it, and it really like dampened down the battle. It was about to be a classic, and then you know what I'm saying. It just went, and then I don't know, and then that whole situation happened. But G-Lo, bro, I appreciate you coming down here, man. Of course, you were in the long list of people. You were definitely going to be you were definitely going to be on the show one way or the other. But you know what I'm saying. Like I said, two people unfortunately was not able to come on the show. So you know what I'm saying. I ended up pushing you up to the thing, and then I got one more video next weekend, and then that'll be the last, you know what I'm saying, that'll be the last video this year. But this year you are on the last Flight 96 episode for 2018. Any closing words?
Man, it's an honor, bro.
Any closing words for the people before we wrap this up?
Like I said earlier, man, y'all just stay in tune. 2019, we working. Follow me on all my social medias. G-Lo versus J Slash out right now. Y'all go watch that. Y'all hit up Norbs. Tell Norbs drop that G-Lo and Diesel ASAP if y'all fucking with me. And shout out to Flight 96, man. You know the vibes, man. It's Mr. Gum Bars and Glasses, man. I'm thankful for y'all having me, bro.
Oh, of course, bro. You know you got open door back here anytime, man. Anytime. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gum Bars and Glasses one time. Appreciate y'all listening to the podcast, man. And y'all know the slogan. One love. Appreciate you, bro.